This is the UW Health Sports Performance Home Training for Athletic Development and Performance Program, Day 1. This video is part of the Train Like an Athlete portion of our Sports Performance program. You can view the Rest Like an Athlete and Play Like an Athlete portions in separate videos. This training program consists of 4 different components: speed training, power, strength, and conditioning. And these 4 different components are broken down into 3 different levels: novice, beginner, intermediate, and advanced or experienced. You can pick or choose which level best suits you. Every training program begins the warm-up. This very basic warm-up can be done in a very small space or up to 20 yards in distance. After you've completed the warm-up, we'll next go into our plyo step. Our plyo step is an aggressive backward step to create a forward center of mass position to accelerate out and start aggressively moving forward. This step backward creates a nice aggressive drive forward where the athlete then chases the shoulders and leans. The intermediate level is our get-up start. With the get-up start, the athlete begins lying on their stomach and then quickly performs a push-up and drives 1 foot forward. And you can see this aggressive shoulder lean here is what we're looking for. Next is the hip turn starts. For the more advanced athlete, this hip turn is a great way to learn how to accelerate or start using a multiple direction start. Module 2 of the Home Sports Performance program is the power phase. In the power phase for the novice athlete, we begin with horizontal jumps, emphasizing full hip extension, jumping out as far as you can, and landing in a controlled position. In the intermediate level, we introduce what's called a response. So now we have 2 jumps linked together with a faster response between. and still sticking the landing portion. And at the advanced level, now we have a double response, connecting 3 jumps with 2 fast connections or 2 fast links in between, still focusing on landing with good athletic position and good posture. Phase 3 is our strength portion. We begin with our novice progression in a push-up plank shoulder tap. Pay special attention to how his hips are staying level in this posture, and he's not letting a lot of rotation happen through his trunk or through his pelvis. The intermediate level, we have push-up walkouts. So beginning in a push-up position with your low back neutral, walk your hands out as far as you can. Hold that position, take a breath in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, and repeat that 1 to 2 times before walking your hands back up. And the advanced progression are body saws. For this, you can use a towel on a tile or wood floor. Place your feet on the towel in a forearm plank position, low back neutral, and slide your feet back on the towel while holding that neutral position in your low back. And again, 1 to 2 breaths in that extended position. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now moving on to squats with a backpack squat. Using your school backpack, load it with whatever books you need to make an appropriate weight while performing good posture back squats with a 2-second lowering your eccentric phase. The intermediate progression increases the lowering phase to 5 seconds. Really focus on keeping good lower body and upper body posture. While sitting back and bending your knees into a squat position, try to get your hips below knee level. And the advanced progression increases the eccentric or lowering phase to 8 seconds. In our pressing progression, our novice level begins with stair push-ups. With your hands on the stairs at whatever level you feel most comfortable and your feet on the floor, perform perfect push-ups with a 2-second lowering phase, keeping your elbows down at a 45-degree angle. In this example, in the intermediate phase, we have backpack push-ups. Using that same backpack, perform push-ups on the floor. If you're not able to use the backpack and perform push-ups with correct technique, just take the backpack off and just do straight push-ups. In the advanced progression, now we have elevated push-ups. Placing your feet up on the stairs at a level usually higher than your shoulders or about your shoulders. Perform your push-ups again using good push-up mechanics. And our last progression in the strength phase for the novice level includes slide reverse lunges. Using that same towel on the wood floor or tile floor, place one foot on the towel, slide the towel back as you lunge, making sure your chest falls forward toward your knee. Do not slide back putting weight on that towel. The weight mainly stays in the front foot. For this one, the intermediate progression, we have backpack big stairs. Put that heavy backpack on your back and walk up the stairs, focusing on skipping between 2 and 3 steps and driving that chest toward your knee and driving through that lead foot. And for the advanced progression, we have reverse toe touches. Again, if you want to make this harder, you can keep the backpack on your back, but starting on the 2nd or 3rd step, slowly lower down and try to touch your toe to the main floor level as if you're dipping your toe in a pool of water. And finally, we finish with our conditioning or interval sprints. You can see in this example, Coach Doug has his phone in his hand and he's measuring out the appropriate time, 20 seconds for the sprint time, and then he'll recover and walk for 40 seconds. During that 20 seconds of sprint time, make sure you're giving an all-out effort. We want you really pushing that 20 seconds of work hard. This is not a jog, this is not a slow run. Once your 40 seconds of recovery is up, go right into your 20-second sprint again. If you can't get outside for sprints, you can do things inside like jumping jacks, running in place for the 20-second of work time, and then just standing or walking around for recovery. Remember, our home training program has 3 different levels. You can pick and choose whichever level best suits your experience and your training demand. Keep your eyes open for the Day 2 training program to come out on Tuesday. Thank you for watching.